Alright. I think we're going. It is time. Second day in a row, completely unannounced BeamNG drive stream. You guys are going to have to get used to these because we're probably going to be seeing a lot of them in the near future and on. So, yeah. Zero announcement, zero warning, nothing. We're just going to go for it here. Welcome to the stream. How do you get the arcade to shut off? You have to go into settings, or you could press Q on your keyboard. Alright, I'm gonna wait for some people to get in before we do any driving here. So that we have our judges in, because we're gonna need people that can judge the event tonight. So until we get some more people in here, we're just gonna kinda, have my phone turned up apparently. I have to pull up the stream on my phone so I can look at chat. Because I have one monitor and no room for a second one. Alright, again, before we really get into anything, I'm going to let some people get in. Then we'll do some best tricks and freestyle. And so that way, we have our judges. I'm just going to run a quick FPS check really quick here. Make sure that this track will run smooth and that I'm not going to use a bad track when we get around to the show today. And then I'm going to switch over to the racing version so that we can do best trick. Or, sorry, skills challenge. Or we might not. You know what? I'm going to save the skills challenge for another time. Because I'm going to start doing, like, stream tours where I basically just, like, have a tour that the events happen across multiple different streams. So I'm gonna wait until I start doing those to do best trick. Just because it's more convenient. I'll already have a lineup figured out, all that stuff. But in the meantime, we're just gonna kind of roll with the punches here as we do this. Again, waiting for more people to get in here, and we'll get in the underway just a little bit later. Once we got, I would say, all we really need is like 2 chatters, maybe 3, for judging. Like, at the minimum, obviously, but like, at the very minimum, I think 2 or 3 people here in chat, maybe even just 1 if they're participant, to be a judge here for freestyle today is all we really need before we can get going here. In the meantime, I'll do some warm-up, you know, get, adjusted to this track here, get my computer warmed up and ready, and be sure to let me know when you guys are rolling in here so that we can get the event started tonight. As for leading up to that time, we're just going to be taking a cruise here, making sure we have all these faces down correctly, and then that way, when it's time for the show, we'll be ready to go. Again, let me know when you are here. Anyone joining the stream, let me know when you get here. Because that's going to be huge for when we can get the event underway in tonight's stream here in Glendale. Oh, that tire is not happy. I've never seen a flat tire get that stretched out before. Again, just waiting for people to get in here. I'm actually gonna move the stream over to my TV so that I can see what's going on a little bit better. Make sure the frames are okay. Make sure the graphics are okay. It's a lot easier to do it big screen than on my phone. Trying to go for a one-hand save here. I don't know if it's gonna work. Sure, why not? Alright, let's find this stream here on my TV. Again, for simplicity's sake of knowing how the stream's going. Oops. Alright. Again, I'm mostly just waiting for more people to show up here and join chat so that we can get some judges for the event tonight. Ooh. Oh. That is not 1080p, is it? Oh, it is. Alright. Again, let me know when you're getting here so we can get started with the event. Oh. Can you show me how... Hang on, can you reword that? I'm confused. Can you show me how go I on BeamNG Drive? What? I'm gonna need a translation here. I think we have a shock blown out. Oh, and a sway bar. We're looking golden today, you know? Or maybe it's only a sway bar, actually. The shock is okay. I think that's just the sway bar being in trouble. Yeah, reword the question in chat. I could try to get a good response for that question, because I have no clue. Oh! 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 I am just exploding this right now. Alright, let me know when you guys are rolling in here so we can get the event started for freestyle here. All we need is some judges to get the scores here in chat, and then once we have some people in for that, we'll get going. Whoa. Alright, we have some good flow with this track right now. So I'll take it right now. Look at that. We are going clean with this. Perfect. Oh. I'm gonna slap it back up a little bit. Alright, again. Those of you who are rolling by right now, let me know when you are here And if you'll be around, so that we can get some judges for freestyle tonight, so we can get our winners chosen. Or just any of our freestyles here scored tonight. Oh! Oh! Have you guys ever seen a monster truck barrel roll? So perfect. I've never seen anything like that. Just perfectly just barrel rolled it. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to some other things for now until we get some people in here to score. Again, monster truck event will not begin until we have some people here that can do our scoring. So we're not going to start with any actual monster truck competitions here until we have people for scoring. So if you're around, let me know, and we'll get started here. Oh. Alright, let's lock in here. Oh no. Actually, pretty okay. Alright, let's get this in the manual, so we can do some tricks with this thing. Well, that was not what we were planning on, was it? We don't have a clutch on this thing, though. I don't think he's going to be very happy with us. I'm going to get rid of that bumper. That bumper is going to get in the way. I'm just remembering that this thing is like dead silent for the stream. Unsurprisingly. That's not what we were looking for tonight. What the? Oh. I actually took that landing as good as it probably could have taken it at all. Slap wheelie. Perfect. This thing is literally just a monster truck. I don't know what else to tell you guys. It's literally just a monster truck. Uh-oh. That was disappointing. The one not monster truck thing about this is that it doesn't do sidewalls, which makes it really inconvenient when it rolls over. Oh, it does do front flips though. That's cool. Did I just go through the barrier, or did I just like barely miss it? That's not gonna be a fun landing. I break the drive shaft too? Backflip. Perfect. Oh, why did it lock up like that? Welcome, welcome. We have CXX Train back in for another stream. Welcome, welcome. I'm pretty tired because I had to go back to school today. I had off yesterday, but I'm back today. Kind of tired. But you know what? I'm ready to get going with the stream here. So the whole mood right now is BeamNG Drive. Do you think you'll be around for a little while or not? Because I'm waiting to start the event until I have someone here who can judge for a freestyle. So if you think you'll be around for a while, we'll get started with freestyle now. Otherwise, I'll just wait a little more for us, some more people to show up here. Oh! That's pretty much all we need. All I'm really waiting for monster truck stuff right now is just we need a judge. I'll try. Okay, that's fine. If you can't, we'll go on a little bit of an intermission. When you're not able to, because we have we'll probably have some other people rolling in a little bit later. Oh, that was not what I was trying to do. But yeah, we could always just put it on intermission for someone else if you're not able to. But we've already been here for about 20 minutes, so we're gonna get a monster truck out here and we're gonna get started because we've been waiting a while to get started here. So we'll get started. For simplicity's sake, I'm gonna try to kind of mirror the lineup we had yesterday. So things are gonna get started here with Tim Jones's tailgater. This truck is loud, so I don't know how much you guys can hear me right now. Tailgater is coming out here, kicking off freestyle. Yesterday, freestyle did not go exactly as planned here for the tailgater. Tim Jones ended up crashing early, ended up in the stands actually, looking to make up for that loss today. So far he has some pretty decent flow from hit to hit, but he's going to probably need to pick up the momentum a little bit. Oh, gets sideways there. Tries to steal a bit of a wheelie out of it as well. That did not look like it went as planned there for the tailgater. Looks like you might be planning in for a transfer here. Oh. He's gonna take it over the little car jump there. Gotta keep an eye on the clock here for the tailgater. Not unlimited time, only a couple minutes here for a freestyle run. Going in for the first transfer jump of the freestyle run. Pretty well executed. Not a perfect landing on it. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Time for the Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp here for Tim Jones. He's going to take it. Nails it. And that's done. We've got some breakage there for the tailgater. Take a look at that broken 4-link bar. Not quite what he was looking for here tonight. Pretty decent run. Had the air, had the backflip. Just ends it off a little bit early with some unfortunate breakage there. Not quite what Tim Jones, the tailgater, was looking for. Unfortunately, early breakage gonna take him out. Still had probably close to a quarter of the time left on the clock, but unfortunately, that's how it's gonna go sometimes here with Monster Jam. Going home with a score of a 5 for Tim Jones and tailgater. Coming up next, it's time. Still a rookie here with Monster Jam, becoming more of a rising star, especially with his up-and-coming performances just getting better and better by the event. It's Joe Foley in the Axe. Gets it started with a little bit of a wheelie there. I'm pretty interested to see what he'll do, kind of trying to work around with this track style we have going. Oh! Some technical moves going in here for Joe Foley in the Axe. Oh, he takes up the backside of the BMX ramp. Oh, where is he going here? You know what? He's getting around the track, but he's struggling to really make too much happen. I think he's a little bit scared of this track style. Fear is not a word that I connect to Joe Foley very often, but looks like he might be struggling just a little bit to kind of find out what to do here with this track style. Look at that sky wheelie though as he slaps it down. Beautifully executed overall. Now freestyle order will not be directly connected to yesterday's freestyle scores, but it will be influenced by yesterday's freestyle scores. He's gonna go for a send over that little step up ramp. Oh. Unfortunately, we're going to have to get that shut down here for the Axe. He breaks that front right 4-link bar off the truck, and there is nothing you can do about that. He is done here in freestyle due to an early breakage. Put your scores in at judgezone.com. Then we're scoring on the system 1 through 10 by 0.25 increments. You go 5.25, 5.5, 5.7, 5.6. Same thing goes for any other number, 1 through 10. Put your hands together for Joe Foley and Axe with the early end to this freestyle run. Definitely not quite what he was looking for tonight. An unfortunate early end to the run. And it looks like Joe Foley and Axe is going to be going home with only a 4 tonight. not what he was looking for. Speaking of drivers who did not get good scores, Barry Musauer struggled a little bit to get a good score in Houston last night. He's back again here in Glendale trying to make something happen. He had a pretty solid freestyle run, but he would go over early, and the scores did reflect that onto him. But he's looking to make up for it tonight, and we'll see what he can do. Barry is no stranger to huge air just like that. He is ready to go, you can tell that. Not getting the lineup he was looking for there on the BMX ramp. Oh! Nothing is slowing him down right now. One tire on the wheelie as well. Wow. Man, he's not slowing down at all. Oh! That's an interesting approach to this track, and that is the third time in a row. For a third run in a row, a 4-link breakage is going to end the night. Barry Musauer breaks that rear right 4-link bar, and he is done for the night. Took a risky approach that I've never seen done with this track before. Unfortunately, though, there's no coming back from that. That's going to wrap it up for Barry Musauer and the Zombie. Get those scores in one last time for the Zombie here. He did not have the night he was looking for, unfortunately for him. So get those scores in here one last time. Barry Musauer and Zombie only going home with a 3. We are seeing these scores going down one by one. Hopefully we can see the competition pick up tonight, because we don't want to get a show that just keeps getting worse and worse. Here we go. Coming up fourth in freestyle is John Gordon and Bad Company. I don't believe he competed in Houston last night, but he's here tonight in Glendale to make something happen. First hit of the freestyle run, and he is underway. Wow, that's some pretty good air there for John Gordon. Now, I wouldn't say freestyle is exactly what he's known for. He's more of a racer with that super fast truck he's got. But I mean, he can get some good moments in freestyle if he pushes for them, I'll say that much. Uh-oh. It looks like there might be some issues for John Gordon looking at that rear left tire. Looks like it might be popped or getting close to being popped. It's acting a little strange. Looks like the truck is performing okay, but I don't think something's right with that. Oh, here we go. He's lining up for that mini flip ramp. Oh! That was an interesting landing there. But you know what? The key word is landing. John Gordon and Bad Company is on all fours, and he is going to get this run finished the way it's supposed to be finished. Takes it a little out of bounds there in the Bad Company. Gonna have to get that turn back around. He's wasting precious time over there. Oh! Oh, hold on. Can he save it? Wait. Oh. He goes for the save, gets it on the sidewalls, rides it down the ramp even a little bit. But ultimately he ends up on the lid. Get those scores locked in for the Bad Company, not the night he was looking for, ending off like that. But you know what? I don't think he could have any complaints about that freestyle run. It was awesome, full of momentum. He filled most of the time here. I would have to be pretty happy if I was John Gordon, the Bad Company, but scores are going to answer that question for us. Get those scores in for John Gordon and the Bad Company. Again, current leader is Tim Jones with a score of a 5. And John Gordon and Bad Company is going to be going home with a 6. These scores are just so consistent here. And actually a 5.5 as well. John Gordon is going home with a solid 5.750, which is enough to get the lead here tonight. Coming up next this time, we have Jim Kohler and Avenger. Jim Kohler, he didn't do too terrible at the last event, but he wasn't able to get a ton of time filled, wasn't able to get much wow factor. So we'll have to see what he can do tonight in the Avenger. Okay. Nice sky wheelie there towards the start of the run here. Taking it from hit to hit pretty well, but looks like his main goal right now is just filling time. Not a ton of air. Nothing really to go for wow factor quite yet. Hopefully he can pick up the momentum of it tonight, but he's definitely struggling a bit to make things happen right now. Actually goes for a slap wheelie. That's not something we see for Jim Kohler every day. Looks like Jim Kohler and Avenger is lining up for the mini flip ramp. Nails it. That's the second time we've seen the mini flip. It was just hit by John Gordon. And I believe actually the last freestyle that we saw. Jim Kohler goes for it. Now lands it. He is going for the step up full stand. Look at that. Oh. 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 What an end to the freestyle run for Jim Kohler and Avenger. Incredible night there. Huge air, maybe the biggest air of the night. Filled a lot of time, did the mini flip. The one thing, I think there could have probably been a little bit more momentum in there, but you know what? He pretty much completed time. He had a lot of good moments. But it's all in the hands of the judges tonight for Jim Kohler and Avenger. Again, get those scores locked in. Current leading score is a 5.75 for John Gordon Bad Company. Get those scores locked in. Oh man. Jim Kohler and Avenger going home with a 5 tonight. Not quite enough to take the lead from John Gordon. I think that's a fair call. I do think John Gordon had a little bit more momentum overall. I think 5 is definitely a fair score for Jim Kohler, but you know he's gotta be disappointed being so close to the lead like that. Coming up next, it's another driver you probably wouldn't expect to see so early on in competition. It's Camden Murphy and the Bakugan Dragonoid. At the last show, we saw something that I don't think we've ever seen before in Monster Jam, as he took it through a turn and just ran straight into the wall at full speed. It was really a once-in-a-lifetime moment, but he's here for some redemption. That truck is all back together, and somehow he hasn't been suspended from the sport yet, so we'll see how things go here for Camden Murphy and the Bakugan Dragonoid. Oh! Not a second to waste here in freestyle. He just goes right in for the full send big air that we're looking for. Oh no! Oh, wait. Save it. Come on, he's right on the nose. Ah. Camden Murphy, the Bakugan Dragonoid, he is on the lid. No coming back from that. He is shut down, upside down, with no tires on the floor to even possibly save it. Not how he wanted to end freestyle tonight. That's the second event in a row he just hasn't got what he wanted and completely lost everything right there. What a shame, but you know what? That's how it goes here with Monster Jam. Gotta be on your A game at all time. And any little slip up could cost you a ton. Scores are in for Bakugan Dragonoid. It is a 4.250 for Camden Murphy and the Bakugan Dragonoid. I think he wanted a little bit of a higher score tonight, but you know what? Leaving so much left over. I don't know what he was expecting. No chance of getting a better score than that. Coming up next, a driver who did not get quite what he was looking for in Houston, going over early with a rollover and just frankly not really getting any highlights in there. He's back for redemption though in his hometown crowd. It's Todd LeDuc in the Megalodon. You can see those the shark tail there moving in the back. He's got that Megalodon energy going. See those glowing eyes? It's one of my favorite things about the new Megalodon bodies that we've been seeing recently. They got those glowing eyes, and look at this. He's just gonna go for a technical move. That's pretty new there for Todd. There we go. Good air over the racing lane. Oh. Picks up the truck a little bit, but he does set it back down. That was pretty cool. Takes it to the other racing lane. Pretty decent there as well, but you know what I will say? Ever since Todd LeDuc made the switch to Megalodon, he's had a lot of issues with consistency, and you know, he's just not getting as much momentum as you'd probably want to see out of these freestyle runs, which he's gonna have to work on if he has any hopes of taking home some wins here with this big series that we have going. Although it is not technically a tour because points aren't being counted overall, you're still really going to want to have a good reputation here with these live events we have going. And alright, he's lining up for the backflip. Actually a container backflip. We don't always see container backflips for Todd. Sometimes we'll see mini flips instead, but he's going to go for it. Big air for the Megalodon. What we've been waiting for all night long. Oh, what a save for the Megalodon. Oh, wait. He hasn't got it yet. Oh. That's done. And you know what? It looks like there were some truck issues there trying to get the save as well. You look down there. This forelink is bent in a very odd way. You wouldn't expect to see it done. Might have had some suspension issues going into the end of that run anyway. But what a run. So close to an incredible save there at the very end. Backflip, that big air that ended out the run. Get the scores in for Todd LeDuc and the Megalodon here in his hometown stadium. Again, score to beat is a 6. Sorry, 5.75. Score beat 5.75. John Gordon Bad Company. Get those scores in for Todd Leduc and the Megalodon. Scoring is now closed. Scores are locked, and Todd Leduc gets a 6.5. That is a huge score compared to the other scores we've seen tonight. Todd Leduc is your new leader in the Megalodon with a 6.5. Coming up next in freestyle, it's Bryce Kenny and the Great Clips Mohawk Warriors. He had a great run going last night in Houston. Unfortunately, he broke the front tire rod early, and there is no coming back from a breakage like that. You know what? He's back for redemption here tonight, and we'll see what he can do. Getting started with a slap wheelie, just like Todd Leduc's run that we just saw take the lead. Oh. Bryce Kenny's already getting crazy here in the first few seconds of this freestyle run. Oh! That ramp is really a kicker. Just throws him up like that. Oh yeah. Bryce Kenny ready to go here tonight. Uh-oh. Oh! Save it, come on, Bryce. Oh! You know, you're gonna need more than that looking for the freestyle win. Bryce Kenny ends early once again. He is just not having the runs he's been needing recently. Just going over early so consistently. And to beat a 6.5, I don't think that was enough. You get your scores locked in, but I don't think that's going to be enough for the lead tonight. Again, it all lies in the judges' hands who gets these wins. It's fully up to you, the fans. Scores are in. It is a unanimous 3 for Bryce Kenny and the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. Coming up next, it's your reigning world freestyle champion. Had a great freestyle run last night in Houston, and he's back to make more happen here in Glendale. Colt Stevens, Thunder Roaring. He's here to take a bite out of the competition. Oh man. He wants to get you fans on your feet. Who's ready for Colt Stevens tonight? Oh no! I don't think it was lined up as straight as he thought he was. Hey, he's taking it around these turns pretty well. Oh! He just got launched straight up from the side face of the pod. Oh no! Oh, but he gets the save out of it. Hold on, fans. The officials are going to need to take a look down there. Looks like the truck might have suffered some damages. We're going to see if he can get that refire signal tonight. They're taking a look at what we're seeing. You know what? Despite how rough that landing was, We have the call. Cole Stevens is okay to refire. We'll see if everything's actually okay with that truck in just a second, though. But from the current official call, Cole Stevens is able to continue. Uh-oh. Hold on. He has been shut back down. It looks like there was a front tire rod breakage. You gotta take a look at that. Cole Stevens in the Thunder Roarus is done. Suffering the same breakage as Bryce Kenny. Last night, that front tire rod is snapped and he is done for the night. Get those scores in. Man, he had such a good run going. He had so much potential to take home the freestyle win, but a breakage is a breakage, and the officials do not like breakages. And unfortunately, that means that the run is over. Get those scores locked in for Cole Stevens. Solid freestyle, just an unfortunate ending to the run. Alright, judges zone is now closed for scores. Cole Stevens going home with a 6 tonight. 5 and a 7 gives him a 6. A 6 for Thunder Roarus. Not enough to take the lead from Todd LeDuc and the Megalodon, but still a solid score. Coming up next, switching out of Monster Mutt for tonight's event, going back to his own truck, Brutus. It's Chris Kohler, ready to go. Not too sure what he's lining up for here. Guess he was just trying to find a creative way to kick off the freestyle run, but I mean, that's one way to do it. You know, this track has got to be scary for a lot of these drivers, just because of the way it's designed, where you and your truck are both going to be injured by the end of this show. It's not a question, it's the answer. You and your truck are both going to be having some serious damages here by the time you're done with this track style. At least if you drive it the way it's intended. This track is asking for you to break your back. But I mean, we'll see. Right now the score to beat Todd LeDuc with Megalodon with a 6.5. Chris Kohler and Brutus out here right now to try and take that away. Look at this. Oh! Look at that. He is not joking around right now. Oh! 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 What the heck? That is one of the most violent save attempts I've ever seen. The truck just got a little bit hiked up and suddenly he was just flying through the air. I don't know how he got such a sideways attempt on that jump, but I mean, that truck is done. You're not coming back from that crash. Get those scores locked in. And get those scores locked in for Chris Kohler and the Brutus. Score to beat 6.5, Todd LeDuc Megalodon. Scores are locked for Chris Kohler, going home with a 5 flat tonight. Coming up next, we're now more or less into the second half of competition. It's Lindsey Reed, Lucas Oil Stabilizer. Not exactly known for driving in stadiums, but filling in for Cynthia Gauthier this season. We'll see what she can make happen. Taking some air over these racing lanes right now. She's going for the BMX jump right off the bat. Maybe not with a ton of speed, but she still went for it nonetheless. Not every driver is just going to go for the biggest ramp so early on into their freestyle run. Maybe Lindsay Reed gets some special points for courage here. That was close. He almost flips it over, but she's back in it now. Oh, here we go. Oh! Oh! Look at that. Finally got the momentum she's been needing in freestyle here. Easily the biggest hit of her freestyle run yet. Oh no. This move took her out yesterday. She's lining up for the Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp. Got the onboard cam. She's taken out the exact same way as yesterday. Over rotates the backflip like crazy. Ends up perfectly on the lid. There's no coming back from that. Get those scores in for Lindsay Reed, Lucas Oil Stabilizer. Scores are locked. Lindsay Reed going home with a 4.5 in the Lucas Oil Stabilizer tonight. Coming up next, commonly known as the greatest driver in current day Monster Jam, he is your 4-time Monster Jam World Finals champion. As he enters the track right now. Put your hands together. This is Ryan Anderson, son of a digger, as he is getting ready to go. Wants to get you fans on your feet as he gets ready to go tonight. Oh no! That was really close to disaster there for Ryan Anderson and son of a digger. Almost goes over on the first hit of the run. Man, you know everyone in the house would have been disappointed about that. Oh! Not a second to waste in freestyle. Ryan is just going for it. Man, even at the start of the run, he's still got the biggest momentum we've seen all night long. Oh man, that's the same thing that took out Camden Murphy earlier. It's not going to stop Ryan. Oh, he's got to be careful with some of these jumps he's going for tonight. I don't know what just happened, but somehow the body panel, the rear side of it, just started falling apart, despite him being on the front end that whole time. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Man, I said he had to be careful, but he just throws it all away. Ryan Anderson, he just destroyed half of that front end of that truck, just demolished. All from one singular hit. Everything just kept getting worse as he stayed on the gas until he was done with no saving that run. That does it for Ryan Anderson. Get those scores in. Great run, but man, he left a lot left. Again, get those scores locked in. Again, get those scores in for Ryan Anderson. Son of a digger. As we await the next freestyle run, get those scores in tonight. Still awaiting your scores from judgezone.com. Looks like Ryan Anderson, son of a digger, not going to be able to take home the lead tonight. Your leader still Toddler and Megalodon with a 6.5. Time for the next freestyle of the night. Ryan Disharoon in the Shaker. Last time Ryan Disharoon was on this track style and on this Glendale floor, he had an insane save that made the highlight of the entire event. He has a lot to top coming into the show tonight. But I don't think he's scared to do it with maybe the highest elevation so far in this event. He just goes in and full sends it. He's coming back in to do it again. Man, Ryan Disharoon is not afraid of anything here. Not able to get a slap wheelie going like he was looking for. Oh! Here we go, he's getting it turned back around. Look at this, moonwalking it. Beautifully done for Ryan Disharoon in the Shaker. Keeping it nice and consistent tonight. It's backflip time. Oh, he's just gonna go for it, backs it up and full sends it right there. And the truck takes it perfectly. And he gets a save out of it. He's gonna go for a full send, look at that. Uh-oh. Oh! Gets it onto one tire. Attempts a save tonight. But he ends up on the lid. I think that might have been the best run we've seen all night. Huge air. Had the backflip, had a cool save. Had a crash at the end. Very memorable crash at the end. I think that's going to be a run to remember. Get those scores locked in for Ryan Disharoon in the Shaker tonight, as we see if that was enough for him to take over that top spot. Again, score to beat Toddler Megalodon with a 6.5. 6.5. Score to beat. Let's get those scores for Ryan Disharoon in the shaker. Again, score to beat Tyler Duke with a 6.5. And your score for Ryan Disharoon in the shaker is a 6. Not enough. Man, I don't know if anyone's going to be taking home the lead from Tyler Duke tonight. No one's come close to that 6.5 yet, but we'll have to see. But coming up next, it's Cole Vennard in the Black Pearl. Only been on this Glendale track one time in October of 2022. It's 2024 now. So there's a lot more room for Cole Vennard to just kind of do whatever he wants to here. It's been 2 years since he was here. Last time he was here, he had one of the most incredible freestyle runs that Glendale has ever seen, with an incredible save in it. If he can match that same energy today, we might see a potential new leader. Oh! Talk about matching the energy with insane saves. Ooh, he does it again. Wow. Okay, Cole Vennard and the Black Pearl is in the competition now. If that wasn't the craziest thing we've seen all night, I don't know what was. He just nailed that save. Cole Vennard, he just has to launch it now. And I think we have perfect opportunity for a new leader tonight. Maybe even a winner if he keeps this up. Don't want to jinx him though, because I did do that to some drivers yesterday. You know, I'm just going to kind of let the events play out here for Cole Vennard. But so far, this has been the craziest run we've seen all night long. He's lining up for that BMX ramp. Oh! Wow! He is not showing any signs of slowing down, and it might be that time. It's backflip time for Cole Vennard. Oh, and he's gonna get a save! As if the other save he got towards the start of the run wasn't enough. How about another save? This time coming from the backflip ramp. Oh, he's getting sideways. Very reflective of his World Finals 22 freestyle that we saw last year. Now he's just ready to start getting things going here. Time is ticking down though. Where is he taking the Black Pearl? Full sends it, massive air. He's getting sideways again. Oh no. Oh, wait, save it. Oh, they shut it down. They shut him off at the end of the run as he tries to get on the sidewall save. But you know what? That run was not lacking in any category. He had the saves, he had the momentum, he had the backflip. He even had the crazy crash to end out the run. No doubt gonna be the run to watch when this event gets rewatched. Cole Vennard's gonna be the one you're revisiting. Get those scores in. Again, score to beat 6.5, Tyler Duke and Megalodon. Let's see those scores for Cole Vennard and the Black Pearl. Scores are in, and it is a 7.75 for Cole Vennard and the Black Pearl. He is officially your new leader in Monster Jam Freestyle. Well, unfortunately, fans, it looks like we're getting into the final stretch of competition here. Only a few drivers left to come out in freestyle before this show is over. But a driver that I already know is going to be throwing down a great freestyle tonight. It's Tom Meents, Max D, 14-time World Finals champion. This is his retirement tour. You know he's ready to go. Put your hands together, Tom Meents and Max D here in Glendale for one last time before he retires from Monster Jam. Who's ready for him to get going here? Taking it around the outside of the track. Now he's moving just a little bit towards the inside. He's like funneling, spiraling around this thing right now. Oh, there we go. He's got it. He's got a momentum moonwalk in tonight. And the hood is already off of that Max D truck, that red Max D. I believe Jared Eichelberger was most especially known for running it in 2016, 2015. But it's back here for Tom Meents' retirement season as he gets ready to say goodbye to that Max D truck. Man, that truck is leaning a lot. I don't know if he took a bad landing, but we are seeing a lot of leaning in that truck. That Willman chassis, of course, though, is a little bit different than what you see with the rest of the field here tonight. So that's definitely going to be something that's going to make Tom's run a little bit different. Wow. That was one of the most interesting stage attempts I've seen in a while. Backside of the jammer is a terrible idea, but you know what? The truck takes it okay. Takes up the BMX ramp. Oh no. Man, Tom Meents means business tonight. Oh, he's lining up for it. He's lining up for the Morgan backflip ramp. Man, he landed that thing just as perfectly as Ryan Disharoon in the Shaker did. Just perfectly sets it back down on all fours. Not even on an angle, just perfectly lands it flat. Here he goes. Full send of the jammer on the end. Oh no. Sorry, a step up. I'm so excited by this freestyle, I don't even know what to call any of this stuff anymore. Oh, he's just gonna go in for it. What the heck was that? I don't know what to call that move. But if that isn't a classic Tom Meents Max D save, I don't know what is. Did he just try to refire that truck? No, there's no coming back from that. That's done. Put your hands together. That was Tom Meents Max D in his last season. Get those scores locked in, because that's the end of the run tonight. Man, I don't know if that's enough to take the lead from Cole Vennard, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Momentum was constant to save the backflip. Again, a driver who wasn't missing anything at all from his freestyle run. That's obviously going to play into his scores pretty well. But is it going to be enough to beat a 7.75? Again, get those scores in. Tom Meents, Max D. Scores are locked for Tom Mentz. He looks like he's going home with a 7.5. Only enough for second place right now in Monster Jam Freestyle. Coming up next, he scored top 5 last night in Houston here with Monster Jam. In the Velociraptor, it's Too Tall, David Olford. He's no stranger to good freestyles, I'll say that much. I'm excited to see what he'll do tonight. Again, he placed top 5 in Houston last night, so you never know what to expect when you're coming up with a driver with such a good reputation here. Oh man. Harsh landing there, but truck took it okay. Good thing about those safety in mind CRV chassis that so many of these Monster Jam trucks are running on tonight. Keeps the drivers safe while also getting in all the action that the fans love to see. That's what it's all about here with Monster Jam. He takes over the BMX ramp, over the pod, so efficiently, onto the front end. Oh man. Oh wow. Pretty big air there for not even getting the transfer jump. He's lined up flat with that jammer now. Wow. He is just going all out tonight. Uh-oh. That's not something you want to see. Oh. He's just so casually lining up for it. David Olford going for the Morgan backward ramp. Here he goes. Lands it hard on the rear end, but it looks like the truck is still functioning just as intended. Whoa! Oh, hold on. Oh, no! That run is over. You could see that whole truck just shift out of place on that last landing. He does a front flip cartwheel. I don't even know. Pirouette crash maneuver thing. And that run is over. Coming out of some huge air as well. I mean, you gotta think about it with a track style like this. So much is possible, and a crash like that is no exception. A very, I wouldn't say disappointing or anticlimactic, but kind of upsetting into the run there when you gotta think about all those repairs that are gonna have to happen. Too Tall David Olford and the Velociraptor only gonna go home with a 6 tonight. Actually, no, a 5.75 for David Olford Velociraptor. Definitely a lot lower than what he got last night in Houston. Coming up next, he's breathing fire in the Dragon. It's Cody Saucier. Again, he is known for his performance in arenas. But I gotta say, I think he had my favorite run of the night last night in Houston. So he's back again to make some action happen here. Let's see what he can do. Taking it back down the BMX ramp. This is pretty similar to what we saw at the start of Ryan Anderson's freestyle tonight. Only this time it's Cody Saucier who actually placed even higher than Ryan could. Which, I mean, that's an accomplishment itself, because Ryan, notoriously known for his insane freestyles. But Cody Saucier able to top it. Oh, wow. Well, I mean, he's ready to go, I'll say that much. Whoa! What do you even say to that? So it's like a really rapid-fired, fast, efficient, I don't even know if efficient is the right word, just like an all-in-one save right there. So far, this run is definitely living up to his run that we saw last night. Lining up for the Morgan backflip. Man, we don't even have time to prepare to save it that time. He's just going to go for it. Gets the fire breathing once again, and oh no. Oh, wait. I thought he had this save, but the truck just kept flying through the air until he ended up all the way on the lid. Well, I'll say with confidence that was not the plan for Cody Saucier tonight, but I'm sure you fans loved it. Get those scores in for the Dragon. What a way to end things off. Man, I don't even know how drivers get into positions like that sometimes. I kind of even felt good. That landing looked horrible, but that does it for Cody Saucier. Scores are in for the Dragon, and it is a 7 flat. That's enough for second place tonight. Still in the lead, Colvinard, the Black Pearl. Coming up next, we haven't seen this name in Monster Jam since 2021. Corey Rummel in the Rage tonight. Todd LeDuc is driving Megalodon. So Corey Rummel had to find a different ride, and what better different ride than his very own ride, that Rage monster truck. Oh! Hold on! What is happening? What a save for Corey Rummel in the Rage. The clock is paused again. That was only the first move of the night. We're going to see if that can get refired. It looks like everything on that truck is still in perfect working condition. We're going to see if the officials have the refire call for the Rage. Corey Rummel, he is ready to go. Back refired. And you know, after a move like that, your blood is pumping, you are just ready, the adrenaline is flowing, and you just have to go, and you have to continue on with that same energy so that the fans remember what they just saw from you and your Monster Jam truck. Look at that big air up the racing lane. I'm starting to lose my voice just talking about this freestyle run. I just keep losing it every other word. It's just gone. I don't know what else you're supposed to say to a freestyle run like this. He just like jumped to the top of that BMX ramp. Is he just gonna go for the full send here? He is. Oh, that landing almost looks like it was gonna end really bad. Corey Rummel almost got taken out of competition pretty early on here, but the truck did take the landing okay. It did not take that landing okay. That tire is fresh off of the truck. It's like attached to it like a magnet still, despite having no connection left. Ouch. Well, that kind of felt good for Corey Rummel, especially having such a good run going and having such a good shot at the freestyle win. Going over like that, going over so early, it's definitely a letdown. But that run, despite that early ending, was still nothing short of incredible. Get those scores in for Corey Rummel in the Rage. Again, get those scores in for Corey Rummel in the Rage. The scores are locked for Corey Rummel. It's a 7.25 tonight. Only enough for 4th place. Coming up next, it's your second to last driver tonight, driving one of the biggest names in all of Monster Jam. It's Armando Castro in the El Toro Loco. Again, he is second to last tonight. He went home with an 8 yesterday, which was a tie with Corey Rummel and Rage. They both got second place in last night's freestyle competition. Reasonably so, they are going out back-to-back tonight. And after Armando Castro, the only driver left, it's everyone's favorite, the black and green wrecking machine. Adam Anderson and Gravedigger. Look at Armando with this beautiful skills run. Kicking things off tonight. Again, this is freestyle. This is not skills challenge, but Armando seems to think it is. Look at that. He is just living on those PKT tires right now. If he gets it on a 2 tire that turned into a 1 tire save, I don't even know how you're supposed to explain a save like that. Oh wow, look at that. No fear of big air. I mean, I know it's a bull, but it's got to have some wings when it's flying like that. Sideways landing, I don't think that's what he was looking for. Oh, speaking of not what he was looking for, he is not looking like he's getting a happy landing. The truck is okay, we'll just have to hope Armando is after that. Oh, wow. He is ready to go. Still in the lead for freestyle, it's Cole Bernard and the Black Pearl. Armando Castro is ready to go. He takes it in for a transfer jump. I have never seen him actually do that on this track style before. This bull version of the paperclip. I don't think Armando's ever gone for a transfer like that before. Pretty cool to see a first like that here in Glendale. Armando, he is definitely not fearing a lot down here in freestyle. He pulls out the save. Hold on, fans, the clock is paused. Armando Castro, the officials are making a call. They're watching back the replay of that right now to see if they want to let Armando refire or not. We're gonna see what they have to say. I mean, the truck seems to be okay. We're gonna take a close inspection here as the officials determine the verdict for Armando Castro and El Toro Loco. They're taking a look at that truck. Everything is still in one piece. Looks like they're going to take that bullhorn off of the track for Armando Castro. Get it out of the way. Get rid of that safety hazard. Safety is the priority here with Monster Jam. They're going to get that other bullhorn off the track as well. Again, just got to prioritize safety here with Monster Jam. Can't have those body panels floating around on the track. Looks like they're ready to get this truck refired. Armando Castro, he has a big run to finish off here. Nails the backflip ramp. All he has to do now is cook up something good for the remainder of the period in freestyle here, and we might see a good score for Armando. Biggest error of the night by far. I wouldn't say Armando is what Armando... I wouldn't say air is particularly what Armando Castro is known for, but he is sure getting it tonight, and that is done. He is on the lid. And he is not going to be saving that, and the officials have shut it down, but I mean, what a run. Flawless momentum, the awesome save, massive air backflip. You could not ask for anything more of a Monster Jam freestyle. What an incredible run for Armando Castro and El Toro Loco. Get those scores locked in. I mean, I don't know. I could see that getting first place, but you never know. We're going to have to see what the judges have to say. Again, judgeszone.com. Put your scores in. The scores are all in for Armando Castro. It is an 8 for Armando Castro and El Toro Loco. He is your new freestyle leader. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an incredible night here with Monster Jam. But there's only one driver left to go. Only one truck left to see. The most iconic truck in all of monster trucks, known as the Black and Green Wrecking Machine. It's Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. He is last night's freestyle champion in Houston. You know he's ready to go, looking to get a similar title here in Glendale tonight. Carrying so much momentum around the track right now. Oh, nothing stopping him right out of the gate. Huge air with a transfer jump into that center bowl. Adam Anderson ready to go in the Gravedigger truck here. Looking to make it 2 for 2 in the series. It's going to take a serious highlight here if Adam Anderson wants to take the lead away and take the win from Armando Castro and the El Toro Loco, because, I mean, you got to take a look at the runs we've seen so far tonight. Oh, he's back on all 4 BKT tires. Hold on, fans. The clock is paused for Adam Anderson and Gravedigger, but I think all the internals on that truck are still intact. The officials have to make a call. They are currently removing body panels from the Gravedigger off of the Monster Jam track. I think that is a great sign. I think that means they're going to let Adam Anderson and the Gravedigger continue on here as they take those body panels off of the track. Again, looking to make it 2 for 2 here in Monster Jam Freestyle. Won last night. He's back again today in Glendale, because he wants that Monster Jam Freestyle win. He's going to do anything he can do to get it. Huge air is exactly what we're going to need to be seeing, and he is ready to go with it. What was that? He jumped on the roller. I've never seen a driver do anything like that before. Oh, he is on the ragged edge. This is some classic Anderson driving. He's taking this straight out of Dennis's book tonight. He's just going to casually line up for that backflip, you know. Not like he was just turning or anything. Just going to casually get it lined up for that. Full send off the jammer into that center pod. Cases it a little bit, but the truck is still all together. Man, I don't know what's more impressive, Adam's driving or the fact that his truck stays together when everybody else's truck blows into a million pieces as soon as they hit the track. I mean, you gotta give it to the Monster Jam crews trained at UNOH, because they know what they're doing to repair these Monster Jam trucks and get them ready for the action at every single event we see here with Monster Jam. Adam Anderson, no signs of slowing down. A massive nosedive. Oh! Goes in for a save attempt at the end of that freestyle run. Unfortunately, he's not able to save it. I don't know what the truck is doing. Somehow it's still sliding across the track with no power. That's pretty impressive. Again, though, that's going to do it here for Adam Anderson and Gravedigger. I think that is perfectly possible to get the win here. Again, keep an eye on the score to beat. It is an 8 for Armando Castro and the El Toro Loco. 8 is your score to beat. Again, Adam Anderson and Gravedigger top the score of an 8. And go home with a freestyle win tonight. It is all in the power of the fans putting in their scores tonight. So get those scores locked in. And the scoring is done. Adam Anderson and Gravedigger is going home with a score of 18 tonight. That officially wraps up Monster Jam Freestyle huge shout out to the judges tonight, CSX Train and Skulljack, for doing so much helpful work here in this Monster Jam event, and what an incredible show we had. I think it might have even topped the action from last night. But hold on, fans, don't go anywhere quite yet, because with an event like this, you have to have an encore at the end. Fair warning, fans, I don't know what the frames are going to be looking like tonight, or if there will even be any frames left. But Tom Meents said he wants to face off against Adam here. And by that I mean he just wants to do an awesome freestyle with Adam's truck still left over on the Monster Jam track. How does that sound to Monster Jam fans? Do you want to see a Tom Meents encore here for his retirement season? Should he get to put on an incredible encore for you fans? Because you already know that is exactly what he wants to do tonight. Driving that special blackout Max D we saw for Encore in 2018, Tom Meents and Max D, he is ready to go tonight for this Encore. You can see Gravedigger body panels still left out there on the track from Adam Anderson's freestyle run. Speaking of left out there on the track, take a look over there by the center pod. Whose truck is that we see? That is Adam Anderson's Gravedigger, and Tom Meents is getting ready to go tonight. Man, you know, who left an obstacle out there for Tom Meents? Who left an obstacle out there for Tom Meents? And that's the question we gotta be asking tonight. Who left Tom an obstacle? Takes it clean over the Gravedigger. Classic Max D action going right now. Oh no, this is not going to end well. If he's going for what I think he's going for, we're going to see some trouble here. Oh, he takes it clean over Gravedigger. Man, I thought that was going to be a disaster. Tom has no trouble taking that Max D truck straight over the Gravedigger, and he does it again. You know, Max D fans are super excited that Tom Meents is getting a bonus run tonight. Oh, Tom Meents is done. He rolls over. I mean, he might have rolled over early, but you could not have asked for a more crazy encore than that. Classic Max D fashion, Tom Meents just beating up, or I guess beating around the Gravedigger truck tonight with that incredible encore freestyle run for the Max D. I hope you fans had an awesome time here at Monster Jam in Glendale tonight. Unfortunately, that is all we had for you fans. But with an incredible show, we know, I mean, what a night. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Your freestyle winner, 2 for 2, it's Adam Anderson in the Gravedigger. So awesome for Adam. Just what he was looking for. Tom Meents and the Max D is done. He's not going to be coming back from that. But I mean, what an incredible freestyle we saw from him for that encore. And I'll see you guys in the future. What do you guys think about these BeamNG events? Pretty awesome, right? We're going to be seeing a lot more of these in the near future. And they're not going to be anything short of incredible, just like what we saw tonight. Awesome freestyle run, awesome action, awesome consistency, and big air and saves all throughout the night. I can't wait for another one of these shows to take place, because we know there's more Monster Jam action around the corner. Thank you guys for coming out to tonight's event, and a special shout out to the judges that made this all possible. CSX Train and Skulljack tonight in the judging booth on judgezone.com, letting everything happen. This sellout crowd had an awesome time as well, and this was an awesome Monster Jam show. And we'll see you guys next time in Monster Jam.